What's up, Buy Me a Coffee family? If you listened to the show, you know that one of my favorite self-care activities is reading. Not only does it enrich my mind, but it also relaxes me. So today I wanted to share the additional 7 must-reads on Black health history. Knowing our history helps us to understand why our health is so important, and our ancestors paid such a hefty price for it. Number 1. African American Slave Medicine, Herbal and Non-Herbal Treatments by Herbert Covey. This book links the plant and herbs from slavery to modern scientific evidence to determine the effectiveness on the human body. Number 2. Medicine and Slavery, The Diseases and Healthcare of Blacks in Antebellum, Virginia by Todd Lee Savitt. It offers valuable insight into the alleged medical differences between whites and blacks that translated as racial inferiority and were used to justify slavery and discrimination. In Medicine and Slavery, Todd L. Savitt evaluates the diet, hygiene, clothing, and living and working conditions of antebellum African Americans, slaves, and free. And it analyzes the disease and health conditions that affected them in urban areas, at industrial sites, and on the plantations. Number 3, African American Herbalism, A Practical Guide to Healing Plants and Folk Traditions by Lucretia Van Dyke. This is the first of its kind herbal guide that takes you through the origins of herbal practices rooted in African American traditions. Number 4, Farming While Black by Leah Penniman. Farming While Black helps us to remember why land cultivation is such a significant part of the fight for freedom for Black people. This is particularly important right now with the resurgence of the Black community wanting to return to living off the land. Number 5, Working Cures, Healing, Health, and Power on Southern Slave Plantations by Charla M. Fett. Charla Fett reveals how herbalism, conjuring, midwifery, and other African American healing practices became arts of resistance in the antebellum South. Number 6, Working the Roots, Over 400 Years of Traditional African American Healing by Michelle Elizabeth Lee. This book is a result of first-hand interviews, conversations, and apprenticeships conducted and experienced by the author herself over several years of living and studying in the rural South and the West Coast regions of the United States. And finally, World of a Slave, Encyclopedia of the Material Life of Slaves in the United States. This 2-volume World of Slave Narratives encyclopedia is the material life of slaves in the U.S. and is a landmark work in the study on the material world of slaves, such as what they saw, what they touched, heard, ate, drank, and smoked, what they wore, used in and out, and cultivated, played on, played with, and slept. So it's a huge history. And there you have it, family. I hope that this bonus episode really resonated with you. Share your thoughts with me. Do you have some must reads? Let me know in the comments. Be well until next time, family.